job. But to say
You guys are crazy!
you're an animal. Get a job. But to say
You guys are crazy!
you're an animal. Get a job. To say something like
Ilhan Omar. Here's what happened. Take a look.
Iowa, we have 3 days. I don't remember if you guys remember last week when someone by the name of Hillary Clinton said that we're not going to boo, we're not going to boo. We're classy here.
No,
classy.
I'll boo. Boo. You all know I can't be quiet. No, we're going to boo. That's all right.
Arbitrarily detained and for every American to come home.
What I am saying is common sense. You're a visitor. You're not even an American. You're a foreign national. You're here because we gave you a visa to be here temporarily, and now you're out there defending and supporting Hamas, a terrorist organization. You need to go.
The gentlelady cannot, as a member of Congress, be standing up and telling the world that what we saw unfold in attacking Israel is justified. We can't.
Rashida Tlaib comes in with a powerful, emotional speech. But when Chip Roy and Marco Rubio step in, the tone shifts fast.
I have to say this, but Palestinian people are not disposable. We are human beings.
I thank the gentleman from Georgia for his time. And with respect to the gentleman from Maryland, I understand the perspectives with respect to free speech. And I certainly wish to always stand aside the protection of free speech in this country. But this goes well beyond that, because we're not talking about restraining the gentleladies from Michigan's ability to speak as an American citizen. We're not talking about punishing her, putting her in jail. What we're talking about is whether a member of the United States House of Representatives, whether a member of this body representing this nation is justified in putting forward a defense of the actions of Hamas terrorists that murdered innocent Israeli citizens, is holding United States citizens and Israelis hostage, and in her own language was defending on October 8th, a mere 24 hours into the brutal and barbaric attacks in which babies were beheaded, babies were placed into ovens, literally. Moms were raped in a house while their babies were put in an oven. A documented account, video evidence. And this is dismissed as resistance to
who denounced the United States while praising terrorist organizations are unfit to hold office. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Representative Rashida Tlaib be censured. Whereas members of Congress who denounce the United States while praising terrorist organizations.
Marxist, she hates America, she hates Israel, she's a Jew hater, and she's a racist. Other than that, I hear she's pretty nice.
She was censured because she supported the extermination of Jews. Nobody's going to be censured or has been censured for their criticism of Israel. You have a right to do that, as much as I find it contemptible in most cases, but that's not why she was censured. She supported the obliteration of the Jews.
Reminded of Proverbs 18:21, which says, "Words kill, words give life. They're either poison or fruit. You choose." I take no joy in standing here today to censure a fellow Michigan representative, But Congresswoman Tlaib's words and actions are abhorrent and beneath her office. Representative Tlaib has tripled down on her anti-Semitic and anti-Israel rhetoric, recently posting a video with protesters chanting, "From the river to the sea," with a follow-up comment explaining that that phrase is a peaceful aphorism about human rights. However, that quote has long been a rallying cry for supporters of Hamas and other terrorists hell-bent on destroying Israel. From the river to the sea refers to the area, of course, between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea, which is the state of Israel. Jewish Americans are being targeted in their schools and on our nation's streets. Just yesterday, a California man supporting Israel was murdered during competing pro-Israel, pro-Palestinian rallies.
He said on the news segment, look it up, when he came to America, he said, quote, encountered something that I call an actual plague. I saw my friends' children married and coupled with non-Jewish partners. Israel is an apartheid state. The government is deeply problematic in the way that they are proceeding in the structure of oppression. This year, Mr. Speaker, just like I speak up against injustices here in America, this is about speaking up against
time has expired.
Violence.
This is a gentleman from New York.
Congress must
Yield
stop
or reserve.
funding apartheid.
Yield back the balance of my time.
Okay, the gentleman yields back. I recognize the...
You guys are crazy!
Sick people. I watched just this morning this Talib. From Michigan, right? It's a great state. We won Michigan. There's no way she stands for the values of the people of Michigan. But I watched her this morning. She's vicious. She's like a crazed lunatic. She's screaming. This is before she got into Congress. Who elected her? She's screaming like a total lunatic at one of our rallies. It's like I'm giving a little rally, and she starts screaming. And this is not a sane person, folks, when you look at that. And this is what we're up against. You have some of that. Now, the Democrats, I guess, are forced to embrace her, and I call it AOC plus 3. Okay, AOC plus 3. Not that AOC is a bargain, because she's not. I mean, she's no bargain. Look, I mean, we'll go into it at some point. I'll tell you all about AOC. I got more on AOC. AOC, but it's you know, what's going on with that party, having to embrace them. And your other friend from an incredible state, right? A state that I'm going to win, Minnesota. You know that one, right?